No.
Steaming right along.
Steaming.
Oh.
We took a hard L this week, dude.
Who did?
Fucking me. My
What?
peeps, dude.
Oh, yeah.
All my fucking fake Irish family, dude. Everyone's like, he's going to fucking do it, dude.
Yeah.
He's got punches.
Matt bet me, I think, was it on the podcast?
Yeah.
Matt bet me $100 Conor McGregor would beat Floyd Mayweather straight up. No odds.
Yeah, baby.
It was a strong bet.
My cousin won like 150 just because Conor made it to the 6th round. And I was like, oh, fuck, you can make bets like that.
Dude. Right, I was like, I even said it because then we started talking. I was like, let's lower the bet. First, because I'm poor. And I started to watch enough like McGregor highlight videos and Showtime fucking shit where I was like, oh, shit, Conor's got a chance.
He was catching him, man.
No, he wasn't.
He hit him with a couple, dude. Then he started getting hit with stunners, dude. I think he caught him one good fucking one that took his neck back. The rest of them were just
like a counter uppercut in the first or second round. That was pretty good. But then, I mean, everything he threw was...
he was pitter-pattering him.
Light.
Yeah,
it was nothing.
He was pitter-pattering him.
But speaking of fake Irishmen, our landlord is Irish, and he came in to fix a bunch of shit, and the dryer... sadly, is in my room. The washer and dryer, the laundry room is my room in the basement. And he came down here and I have a fucking Irish flag and like all this Notre Dame shit. And he was like, oh, nice flag. I was like, yeah, it's pretty cool.
It sucks.
I feel like such a fucking douche.
Oh, that sucks.
But yeah, that was a tough fight.
It was. How about dude at the end when he was like, I made him fight like a Mexican?
Yeah, he made it. Well, and again, that goes back to what we were just talking. Like we were just looking at. There's a clip online of, and you can see it. He said it on Jimmy Kimmel. He was like, they asked him if he could beat Rocky 3, and he was like, "Oh, which one's Rocky 3? Is that the one with all the dancing monkeys in the gym?" And everybody's like, "Oh my god, he called black people dancing monkeys." It's like, no, he was referring to how like all the celebrities got in the way of him trying to train.
Yeah.
Is what he was talking. And like made him fight like a Mexican was just making Floyd walk towards him.
Yeah, put his hands up
and walk right at him.
Yeah.
Like a Mexican fighter.
Yeah.
And Dance For Me Boy, again, I don't think it was racist.
No.
He was just like...
Floyd called him a faggot. And everyone's like, well, you know, they're fighting.
I was with this guy. I did a weekend in Baltimore, and the host I was with was like... I could tell he was woke as fuck.
Yeah.
He was real woke. And he was like, well, they're actually both pieces of shit. And I was like, hold on. Why are they both pieces of shit?
Yeah.
He's like, well, one's a dumb racist and the other one hits women. And I'm like, well, let's say he said racist things. Hitting women's way worse.
Yeah.
Like, way worse.
That's a different echelon.
And it's like, I don't know.
Versus an Irish guy saying, dance for me, boy.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they have to say that once a week to like keep their fucking Irish card.
Yeah.
If you're in Ireland, you're not like, dance for me, boy. They're like, all right, dude, you're fucking get out.
Yeah, dude. Connor was, I didn't think I was going to be cheering for him that hard, but the second that fight started, I was like, come on, dude.
I wanted to see him win so
come
bad.
on, Connor.
Dude, the fact that he did that, I was watching that, I'm like, this is what it looks like when a dude fights a professional boxer.
Yeah.
Like, he was fucking hanging in there.
That was...
I'll give it to him, man. That's...
Yeah, he was out of his fucking league.
Yeah, dude, imagine trying to fight that guy.
That was... Yeah, you have to give him credit for even stepping up and being like, I can do it.
That whole night pissed me off. It was just them. It was the Mayweather Entertainment fighters, Mayweather Productions getting spoon-fed just fucking trash.
Yep.
That little fucking kid with the furry pants pissed, dude.
Gervonta Davis.
I fully became like an old white man watching that fight. I was like, God damn it, his goddamn fucking pants.
He's a punk, dude.
He missed way in that motherfucker. He's probably out smoking pot with his buddies.
Yeah, dude.
He was
like, he was taunting his opponent and shit. But
he wasn't that good. I mean, he's good, no doubt. But he was like doing all that taunting, and the guy was like, what the fuck? That fucking 120-pound fucking Vietnamese. Salvadorian.
In Costa Rican or whatever.
He's Costa Rican.
Yeah.
The 120-pound guy they pulled out of the fucking...
out of the jungle
off
in
the
Costa
chicken
Rica.
farm, dude. You had to go fight him. And they're just like, he's like taunting him and shit. It's like, all right, dude.
Yeah, that was tough. And I was with a bunch of people because he's from Baltimore.
Yeah.
And I was in Baltimore and they were like, yeah, fuck yeah. I was like, this guy's a fucking asshole, dude.
I want to see. I'm going to start watching boxing, follow his career, and just wait for him to get knocked
you
out.
got to cheer for Mikey Garcia.
I saw Mikey Garcia in the crowd, dude. Fresh off the fucking victory. Dude.
Out of Philly, dude.
Yeah.
Produced some strong Mikey Garcias.
He's out of Philly too?
Yeah, he's out of Philly. He's a strong puncher.
Devastating blow. Devastating left, dude. We're doing a little inside joke.
For me, boy.
Yeah, we're doing an inside joke.
But yeah, this kid, and then like, so he kept trying to call Conor McGregor racist.
Yeah.
And like that was, and I heard a bunch of people say that, like,
yeah,
fucking Shannon Sharp on whatever. Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless on Fox Sports 1 might be the worst shit I've ever seen in my life.
Well, then be like, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
All they talk about is race.
Yeah,
that's all they talk about.
Ever since you said that, and when I catch snippets of like sports shows, it's all I see.
Every show on ESPN, every Fox Sports 1, it's all race because that's what sells.
Yeah.
It's the news and sports. Everything's like
sick ESPN. Yeah,
Colin Kaepernick should be on a team. And then they interview fucking Jim Brown, who's a real civil rights leader, who's like, well, he's not good enough.
Really?
Like, is Jim Brown and Uncle Tom coming up next?
Yeah. At 4 p.m. Remember when they didn't let black people play sports? Hour-long documentary. And it's like, all right, man. Yeah, Charles Barkley got fucking served, dude.
Did he?
Listen to what, dude, I'm telling you. The fact, I mean, it's, this is the same bullshit. This is what fucking Sir Charles had to say. And he's getting heat. Come on, bro.
I'm not going to waste my time worried about these Confederate statues. That's wasted energy. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep doing great things. I'm going to keep trying to make a difference, number one, in the black community because I'm black, but I'm also going to try to do good things in the world. I'm not going to waste my time screaming at a neo-Nazi who's going to hate me no matter what, and I'm not going to waste my time trying to worry about these statues they got all over the country.
So do you leave them up and ignore them? Or do you...
I've always ignored them, Rick. I'm 54 years old. I've never thought about those statues a day in my life. I think if you ask most black people, to be honest, they ain't thought a day in their life about those stupid statues. What we as black people need to do, we need to worry about getting our education. We need to stop killing each other. We need to try to find a way to have more economic opportunity and things like that. Don't waste. Those things are important and significant. I'm wasting time and energy screaming at a neo-Nazi or, man, you got to take this statue down.
That's what he said, dude. He's a fucking white supremacist.
He is, dude.
Look out for Charles Barkley. If you see him, definitely hit him, dude.
Hail Sir Charles, dude. What a Nazi. What a dumb Nazi.
He definitely he's in a BMW right now, dude, just cruising around. I mean, fucking throwing up salutes.
It's fucked up to say, but seriously, it's right. I mean, these are white people that are complaining about these Confederate statues.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Go ask anybody in our neighborhood, be like, who was Jeb Stuart?
Yeah.
They'd be like, I don't know.
I don't even know who
the fuck was Stonewall Jackson? They could be like,
I know Stonewall. I know Stoney.
It's like,
yeah.
Who was Longstreet? Like, I don't fucking know.
I have no idea
no
who these people. I only know Stonewall.
Who cares?
Yeah, it's not like. I mean, I look at every statue I look at. I'm like, did that fucking guy own slaves? And I instantly fucking slap it.
Yes.
I'm like, yeah, get out of here.
I get mad.
I'm gonna knock down the pyramids, dude.
Yes.
They're fucking built with slaves.
Yes.
Take them down, dude.
Knock them down, dude.
Fuck that weird fucking cat.
All of it.
All smug, that white cat, dude, at the top of the Sphinx.
Well, it was a beautiful face, and then white men took the nose off of it.
Because they had slaves, dude. We were pissed back then. Because we were indentured servants.
Napoleon showed up and was like, dude, get rid of that. These people, this is disgusting culture. Napoleon was woke. A lot of people don't know that.
Oh,
I
know.
Very woke. He was a little tiny fucking nerd white guy. Of course he was woke. Yeah. That's what a Napoleon complex is. It's like, actually, they were slave owners.
Actually, my girlfriend's bisexual. And
Napoleon was ultra fucking woke.
That'd be sick.
He was a male feminist.
Yeah.
If you're under 5'5", you're a male feminist.
Yeah, by default.
Yeah.
Dude. That is the cutoff.
That's how it goes. 5'5" and above, normal human. 5'5" and below, male feminist.
Yep.
And then what? 4, midget.
Midge, you're just an absolute fucking pussy hound, dude.
Midgets, you transform back into fucking all you do is eat pussy.
Dude, I read this thing on Reddit, and it was like, I think it was a serious question someone was posting in like some sort of legal thing, and it was like, if someone breaks into my house and I rape them, will I go to jail?
That's a good question, dude.
I responded, what are they wearing? And they kicked me out of fucking legal advice, dude.
That's sick.
I got barred from fucking legal.
You got barred from legal. What were you doing in legal advice, dude?
I was chucking out some fucking legal advice, dude. I got barred from conspiracy. Now I'm barred from legal advice, and I'm barred from the Skyrim chat.
What are you doing on Reddit?
I love getting in there and having fun with the boys on there, dude. I'm a big shit poster.
You're a shit poster.
I love shit
What
posting.
do you think of Lord Keck and Pepe the Frog?
They're good boys, dude.
You like those boys?
They're funny, yeah.
They are funny as fuck.
They're fucking hilarious. To go into a room full of people and piss them all off, it to me is the funniest fucking thing.
Yeah, it's really funny. I've been on the other end of it though.
When people shitpost you?
Yeah.
I've had people shitpost me.
So because I've been on Notre Dame threads forever, and we'll be having like real discussions about Notre Dame, and then like a USC fan or Ohio State fan will come in and be like, Notre Dame fucking sucks. And I'll be like, fuck you, asshole. It's so mad.
Yeah, I at least try to make it funny, and I'll come in, and sometimes people like it. A lot of times people are like, "The fuck out of here!" The one guy instantly banned me. It was like, "Yeah, no thanks, get out." And I was like, "Yo, this is bullshit." He's like, "Your response was bullshit," and I was like, "All right."
Yeah, internet fucking police are this shit, dude. Can you imagine that power though, being like banned?
I know how to become an admin.
You gotta start a website, dude.
Damn it!
Once Matt Shane's secret website takes off, dude.
I should start a fucking subreddit. That'd be sick. I think I got in trouble too for the this lady was posting about like a cat wandering onto her yard and fighting her cat, and like her cat hurt the other cat, and I was like, you got to go to cat court and talk to the weird cat lady at the judge, dude.
Weird cat lady's the judge.
I was like, you got to go to her apartment and talk about outer space, and the guy was like, get the fuck out of here,
She's
man.
She's wearing a fucking cat sweater up at the fucking stand.
You got to go to cat court. I thought it was good. Nah, dude. Legal advice just fucking slammed the gavel down on me.
Fuck them.
I can't consult people on their legal matters anymore.
If someone breaks into your house, I think you can rape them.
I mean, if you happen to be fighting them,
and something slips in.
Yeah, I mean, if say you needed to subdue, so like someone broke into my house, I'm subduing them. They slip my choke. I'm fucking bending their arm back, not hurting. They're fucking very flexible. I might have to plug them up, dude, and be like, all right, I'll sit the fuck down.
It's like in Pulp Fiction. They broke in. They were in that store, dude. They got almost raped.
What happened? I don't remember that.
In Pulp Fiction?
Yeah, John Travolta gave him a massage, dude.
No. It was Bruce Willis and Ving Rhames. And they were in this guy's store, and the guy was like, we got two trapped in our web, or some shit like that.
What?
Turns out it was a sex dungeon. Ving Rhames gets butt fucked.
Oh, no.
And then Bruce Willis kills him with a sword. Classic.
True. So I wonder if I guess you'd have to have a sex dungeon to rape them.
Yeah.
You'd have to lead the burglar or the burgling party into your sex dungeon. The burgling party, and lead them into your sex dungeon, and just be like, "Yo, we got out of hand.
You shouldn't come in here.
This is all role play. You got to get a fun room. You got to get a dungeon, dude.
What do you think this is?
You need a.
What do you think we're in right now? This is a fun room, dude.
You got to get a sex dungeon, dude. Did you see 50 Shades?
Yeah, I actually did watch it.
I saw the movie theaters.
It was fucking terrible,
dude.
I hated that movie.
It went by faster than I thought, but that one part where he's checking in with a girl and he was like, anal fisting, and she's like, no, thank you.
I hate that shit.
Dude. Really?
If I fucking said anal fisting to I wouldn't be in a relationship. If I was like, what do you think about, like, if she's like, we should try something new.
Yeah, but if your basement apartment was on like the 73rd floor of a Manhattan skyscraper, you could be like, so anal fisting? She'd be like, sign me up. Fucking put your fist up my butt.
If she says no, you can be like, all right, next. There's several applicants out in the fucking hall right now.
If she says no, you can be like, intruder.
Then it's legal. Oh, back to the fucking ESPN thing, because I did want to say this. I'm glad they moved on to race though, because for a while it was women's sports. I'd so much rather feel white guilt than sexism.
So it was like before they were like
right before Ferguson, it was all they were fucking jamming women's sports
like
down
women's
your throat.
volleyball.
It was crazy. It was like, I mean, they would show highlights.
Yeah.
First off, they don't even show hockey. So like hockey's not on the menu, but WNBA and like SEC girls softball. That was what they were trying to push.
Trying to like, this is the shit.
Yeah. And then they got heavily involved in the women's soccer team making more money. Like crazy shit.
So you're saying after What would you say was like the turning point of the women's sports
Around
push?
Black Lives Matter. Once they realized they could get more viewers around Black Lives Matter.
Damn, dude.
Kneeling, Kaepernick, all that shit. Then they switched from women's sports aren't that important to Kaepernick is number one now.
So women's sports took the back seat
For a little bit.
That's
They'll be
unfortunate.
back.
They'll be back strong, dude.
They'll be back.
The women's soccer team, dude, they're gonna be fucking jogging up the field.
Yeah, dude. Women's soccer team's fucking nice.
Yeah, they're good.
If
I want to see them play the men one time.
they'd lose like 30-0.
You think it'd be that bad?
Yes.
You're
It would be a fucking
you're a fucking
bloodbath.
bigot, dude.
It'd be like any
Yeah,
other
because
sport.
the men would be fucking catcalling them and oppressing them the whole fucking time.
They probably would get oppressed. We have a
would.
lot of Spanish players.
Oh,
We have a lot of Mexicans,
you think-
dude.
Well, it's not catcalling if you're like, "Nah, nah, 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 nah." You're like, "Ma, ma, 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 ma." I think if your spike is gelled to at least 4 inches high, it's not catcalling.
That's true.
I saw a sexy
That's why
Mexican.
Guidos can get away with it.
Yeah, dude.
Guidos and Mexicans they're legal.
Gel is actually a protective layer from people yelling about your catcall. It
True.
just shields you from like a thank you. You don't hear it. Just like your dick's hot, and you're like thanks.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Suck my dick.
The Mexicans on the team would definitely
They think I catcall?
catcall for sure.
They'd fuck. Damn, dude.
Yeah, that's it.
I think they'd hit him with a mommy.
They would probably win like 30. It would be like 30-0. It would be fucking hilarious. I mean, it would be the equivalent of women's basketball. Or,
God damn, that would be a bloodbath.
I think. Can you imagine just like Shaq versus a women's team?
He would just destroy them.
He was hurting like 7-foot men.
His stats would be like 4 rebounds, 3 conceptions. They would get pregnant. Shaq would dunk, and like 3 girls would get pregnant and be like, "Oh fuck, I'm now with child."
Dude, I can't get over the ESPN shit.
I know.
It bothers me so much.
I'm telling you, I've seen it now. I was down when I was
Yeah.
at my uncle's house. They were watching it, and it was just like, now a discussion on race and politics. It was just like, dude.
Every segment is a discussion on race. So ESPN and SportsCenter started with like highlights and some jokes, and
Yeah.
the guys were funny. It was like Dan Patrick, Kenny Mayne.
Yeah.
A lot of these guys were actually funny, but they knew their fucking role. Like Stuart Scott, they would say funny shit, but they would like, this is about the highlights and the score and all that. And then it transformed into like, it's all about the host instead of the highlights. So then it was a bunch of guys being like, I'm the star of the show. I better come up with a catchphrase and make funny jokes. And then it transformed into women's rights, and now they're Antifa, dude. ESPN's Antifa. as
So
fuck.
if you watch like what's that show, the Top Sports Center with all the plays?
Yeah. You'll see
Is it
like
sports plays, and there's like
you'll see like 8 baseball highlights and then white fucking nerds trying to be funny with every fucking highlight.
do they cut? Is it like 4 catches and then like a dude getting hit with a nightstick and then like fucking
and then they'll cut back and be like, remember tonight a 30 for 30 on Rodney King. It's like, all right, sweet.
damn.
It's crazy. I just watched a 30 for 30 on Carter football. It's you remember the movie Friday Night Lights?
Yeah.
They were the black team at the end.
Okay.
And
Wait, at the end, did they play a black team? Mm-hmm. Did they win?
No, but they put up a hell of an effort.
That's all
Good,
that matters.
hardworking
Dude.
white boys.
So that's the end of Friday Night Lights.
Friday Night Lights ends with them losing to Carter, Dallas Carter.
They're like, it's all right.
And the 30 for 30 is called like the best team, or like what Carter lost. And it was about how they were like the best high school team of all time. And then one of their players was like failing a class, and a teacher changed the grade and let the kid play. And so they were under a lot of scrutiny for that. And everybody was calling them like thugs and shit like that. And first off, one thing that was weird is Carter was like a rich school. So like these were wealthy. It was a wealthy black school.
And everyone was like, they're thugs.
Yeah. But they were. They really were fucking dickheads. So then a bunch of them started robbing stores. Like 10 of them got arrested for armed robbery.
When the
And
fuck
they
was
lost. This is like late 80s.
Damn.
And they all lost. But it was a terrible show. It was awful. But it was all like when the kid was like given a good grade so he could play, they were all like, they're just trying to screw us over because we're black. And they're like, we're not thugs. And then they win the championship. And then after, they all get arrested for armed robbery. And everyone was like, yeah, you guys are kind of
This was on the 30 for 30?
Yeah, and even after they got arrested, every player was like, it wasn't our fault. Like, everybody wanted to tear us down because we were black. It's like,
So you robbed somebody with a gun?
or you had armed robbery. I can't talk right now.
You got that fucking
I'm
goddamn
struggling
shit.
to speak, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that happens. I'm zooming right now.
Steam, dude.
I'm
Steam
zooming,
right
dude.
along for me.
I just played squash.
You played squash?
My
Nice.
mitochondria are firing, dude.
Sport of kings.
Yeah, it is.
It's a
I got
good thing.
fucking crushed.
How'd you do at squash?
I lost every game.
Nice.
I got my ass kicked.
Why'd you play squash?
I figured I'd try it out, dude.
Who'd you play against?
Chris O'Conney, dude, our roommate.
Yeah, he's
Our
rich,
colleague
though.
in comedy. He is fucking. So we have a roommate, super fucking wealthy. And I made the fool's mistake of challenging a wealthy man to a wealthy sport, and I just got destroyed.
Did he show up in like an all-white outfit, like a tucked-in
He
polo?
pulled up
and
in like a white Thunderbird and was
Yeah.
like, "Come on, loser, let's go."
Yeah, dude. He probably had his own racket, took it out of like a leather
Yeah.
pouch.
His dad, after the match, like shut down my parents' humble shop. He's like, "My dad's taking every parent's shop." We played for the shop, dude, and I lost.
That's what happens. You played a rich guy in squash. Were the Asians watching? It was at Drexel, wasn't it?
Oh, it was.
Were the Asians in the
squash
stands?
team came in afterwards, and I'd miss the ball and be like, "Fuck!" And people probably down there like, "Come on, dude."
Yes.
What the fuck?
What the
I was
fuck?
throwing the racket. I was like, "Motherfucker!"
Yeah, you were white trash trying to play their sport.
They were like, "Do you have squash sneakers?" And we were both like, "Sure, yeah, we have them." He's like, "Yeah, you can't be on without squash sneakers." We're like, "Yeah, we got them."
What the fuck are squash sneakers?
Dude, I have no fucking clue.
Yeah.
They're like golf sneakers without cleats.
Yeah.
They're just like-
it's ridiculous.
They're just the gayest sneakers you can find. Like,
ESPN's going to do a 30 for 30 on how squash players are racist. But speaking of Asians,
Oh yeah,
what do you think about this in the news, dude? Chinese officials are upset right now
why?
because they're saying they can't recruit young soldiers right now because they're all too fat and they all masturbate too much.
That's an official
That's an
statement
official statement from
out of Beijing.
from the People's Republic, dude.
Oh my god,
Little boys are
who are they
playing too
trying to?
much.
Who are they trying to fight? Are
no,
they-
they're just
who-
trying to
what-
build up. Just trying to build up their military.
I thought they were facing invaders from the steppe.
The
Huns, dude, fucking
the
coming
Huns,
back.
the Huns
have
have done,
rised.
dude. Mongolia's shut down. The Chinese have that.
So
Yeah.
no one's trying to like assail their wall.
Well, I mean, no, the wall is heavily guarded. Although
Really?
there might be some White Walkers coming. The Chinese, they've always been very dragon centric, dude.
So how are they going to get these boys off the porn
I
and
don't
lose
know.
weight?
There's nothing they can do.
That's hard, man.
Well, I mean, it's sick how that's a Western problem.
Well, they're
they have
watching
now.
all that fucking Futunaria, dude.
We gave them fucking cartoons and KFC.
We
and
gave them
video
cartoons?
games, and we were like, go ahead.
Dude, they invented the anime.
Yeah, they invented anime, but they were
Futun-
appropriating our
They're
cartoon
probably-
culture.
That's true. Yeah, but they made up Futunaria.
I don't know what that is.
Futunaria is anime where the girls in the anime characters magically grow penises.
Ooh,
It's called Futunaria. That's probably what they're all watching. Because you watch a lot of Futunaria, you get fat.
Really?
It makes you a bad soldier.
yeah, dude. Their army. I mean, think of it. They got a bunch of little tiny Chinese boys,
Yeah.
all eating KFC, jerking off. A bunch of little Chinese cartmans, dude.
It's like that episode when they play World of Warcraft
Yeah.
and they're like, "Argh."
That's what happened.
Dude.
We need to get the North Koreans some World of Warcraft, dude.
That's
We need to
actually not
fatten
bad.
those boys
Just hit them
up.
with some. Dude, they probably. North Korea probably doesn't have any anime.
Not yet.
If you hit fucking Asian guys with hot cartoon characters, they get fat instantly, dude. All their blood goes right to their belly. All their blood pools from going to their dick constantly. Just like, yep, and just stays
Right
in
to
their
that
belly, ready to go.
I watched Asian porn the other day.
Like blurry
Asian
fucking,
on Asian, and it was blurry. Terrible.
Oh,
it was
man,
terrible,
yeah.
dude. Who the fuck watches Asian
See,
porn?
I can't get down to say, okay,
And the
there's
girls,
two
like,
things I can't get down with. The girls, I can get down with them if they're not blurred. I can't watch fucking Asian dudes drop dick.
No.
It just, I'm sorry, it doesn't turn me on.
No, it's gross.
Asian guys boning, and again, I'm sorry, but this is my sexuality.
Yeah.
I can't get hard for them, dude.
Well, they're also very like spindly, like slender, gross, like skinny, fat, fucking weird dudes. And it's hard to fucking get it going.
Well, they get aggressive, dude, in the Asian porn. It's like, oh, and the girls like,
Yeah, dude. The girl noises are crazy.
well, I think I'm totally spitballing, but I think in Japanese culture, if you're like, it turns Japanese dudes on if the girl's kind of acting like she's totally regretting her decision the whole time during sex. So she's like,
Well, I mean, who's not turned on by that?
if they're like, no, please. I don't fucking like that shit. I hate that when they cover their face and they're like, Some guys like, oh, those are
Yeah. Well, they like to fucking get a tie on, be a fucking Japanese businessman. You've acquired this woman. That's what they're into, dude.
It's true.
It is true.
You know, Japanese people invented MSG.
No.
True.
What is MSG?
It's the bad shit in Chinese food. They probably slipped it to the fucking Chinese in a briefcase, dude. That's why they're all fat now. Dude, I was eating fucking dim sum the other day. I've come to the realization I fucking hate Chinese food.
Yeah.
It fucking sucks.
I love Chinese food, but
why?
I can't, like, lately in my life, the older I've gotten, like, if I eat it, I get so thirsty.
That's
like
the MSGs,
crazy.
dude. That's
Crazy.
the MSGs. Dude, it's literally the most dishonest food that's ever been. It's just I was eating it and I'm like, I'm paying $40 for dim sum. It's just meat wrapped in noodles, and the only reason it's good because it's fucking covered in salt. I was like, this shit's a fucking ripoff.
Well, it's the Chinese, dude.
And then they had fucking chemicals, dude, gotten from the Japanese.
The
Japanese
dude.
gave the Chinese fucking chemicals, dude. That's the only way they can push their shitty fucking food.
What do you think about the Korea, dude? What do you think about the North Korea?
The Korea aren't eating that MSGs, dude.
They're eating fucking rats.
They're
not eating much.
I think Kim Jong protects his people from all the MSGs, dude. That's how he's so swole.
He is, dude. He's the man. That guy's hilarious.
He's so funny.
He's the best. I listened to this Sam Harris podcast about North Korea. It's not good, dude.
What are they doing?
There's just no way to. It's tough. There's like 3 options to like try to stop North Korea, and one of them's like assassinate him.
Okay.
Which is we can't.
Why?
Well, then it's just more chaos.
Who do you think will take his place?
Like if we just destroyed their government.
Yeah.
It would create like a power vacuum, like in the Middle East. Except this time they have
a Korean power
more
vacuum.
than just like rubble.
Yeah.
Like they do in the Middle East. This is a bunch of Korea, dude, getting wild.
Wow.
And we can't just go to war with them because apparently they have guns, like rudimentary guns, like from like World War II, like artillery. But they have so much of it, and it's all because they're very close on the border to Seoul, Korea's capital.
Yeah. South Korea.
Yeah. That if we tried to attack, they just basically like they're holding South Korea at gunpoint. Like if we try to hit them, they'll just be like, all right, well, we'll just destroy Seoul.
So what we lose? Hyundai? They destroy Seoul?
Like 1 million to probably like
I'm thinking
5.
I'm thinking more in terms of like.
We also have like 30,000 of our troops in Seoul.
Fuck, man. So what happens if they just like that sucks?
Yeah, the guy just kept using the analogy like we're just kicking the can further down the road. But like, that's all we can do.
Okay, but if like North Korea, aren't they like way behind technologically? Where like if you just shot Kim Jong Un and was like, yo, here's Facebook, here's the internet, here's a bunch of cool shit. Don't be fucking gay. We're opening the border. You can go to South Korea. We'll show you.
Well,
apparently the people who sneak into South Korea get there and they're told like they're living at like the pinnacle of technologies, and they get this like Seoul and they're like, what the fuck is all this shit? And they're just like, it's like someone coming from like the Middle Ages.
Yeah, it's like The Village.
Yeah,
M. Night
yeah,
Shyamalan.
literally.
Like they walk outside and there's a truck and they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. They get there and they see all the sick technologies, dude, and they're just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they get some anime, dude.
So my theory is if you kill Kim Jong and all his dogs and give them all the good technologies, dude, I think we'd be all right.
No, because it's like a cult where all the people they're all in.
Yeah, but don't they like none of them have air conditioning and shit? If you were my dictator and I was living in a hot house, and no offense, and someone came and shot you and gave me AC, I'd be like, dude, this is sick. Shane told me this didn't exist.
Yeah, yeah, but they're like indoctrinated from a young age of like that. He's our god. The West is evil. Like it's and the problem is also is if we open the borders, that's like we're just destroying South Korea's economy and China.
Yeah,
because it's like, all right, now you guys take care of these millions of people.
So they're just going to be like, this guy just gets to while out forever.
We just have to let him while out. There's nothing we can do that has a good ending.
Well, he's going to eventually get nukes and start. He's going to shoot a missile at someone. Or do you think he's just fucking around? He probably knows. Kim Jong probably knows where he stands in the reality of things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Probably.
So you think he's just fucking flexing, being like, yeah, I'm launching missiles, and all his people are like, fuck yeah. He's probably telling them, like,
yeah.
He's probably launching, like all of his missiles hit the ocean. He's probably like going on TV, like, yo, that one just hit Russia, dude. Russia's dead now. Next.
yeah. We're crushing, dude. He's like a bad comic. It's just like, how was that show? He's like, I fucking killed. It's like, no one was there, so yeah, maybe you did.
America's dead now. Russia's dead. I'm going to take over Britain.
They're like, we're hungry. He's like, nah, chill.
Nah, dude.
We need to buy more guns.
Yeah, we need more fucking bottle rockets, dude. It's like, he's like, yeah, we just took out Moscow.
Yeah, dude. North Korea is like, I don't know. It's scary, but I think I'm not worried about it. I don't think anything's going to happen at all.
I mean, that's where the CIA comes in, because they could infiltrate and totally destabilize that whole thing.
I mean, there's nothing to destabilize.
Yeah, but they could prop up like their own party. They could spread propaganda. They could find like another rich family in North Korea, or like whatever. Prop them up.
All the people in North Korea,
he killed them all.
Yeah, if he even heard that you were talking to the CIA, you and your family are fucking. He's bringing that fucking anti-aircraft gun, and you're standing against a wall. No. Like, you're very not good. What do? You talk to American devil.
Meanwhile, China's military is just fapping themselves into oblivion.
Yeah, China is just.
What happened to fucking Asia, dude? How they were the fucking like height of civilization.
When?
Fucking gunpowder, sick fucking poems.
They were
silk.
All right. They were all right. We got
that.
In there.
That's what happened, dude. They were wearing silk boxers, dude, and they're like, I gotta jerk off. I used to wear those things. I'd like mow the lawn halfway through. I'm like, I gotta jerk off.
Hell yeah.
Too much silk, dude.
You think that's what happened?
Too much silk, too much anime.
They opened that Silk Road.
That dishonest fucking food of theirs. That fucking sneaky cuisine they have.
Yeah, that's...
the cuisine's pure treachery, dude.
Man,
Salt.
I used to put a hurting on fucking Chinese buffs, dude.
So did I, actually.
And that's
all
terrible. Can you imagine how bad that is for you?
Dude, those...
I'll get like 4 plates of like just mountains of fucking Chinese.
Where do you think they got the snow crab from? I used to go there and eat like 10 pounds of
crab meat.
Yeah, but it was in a fucking crab leg.
True.
It's probably a fucking like young boy skeleton, dude. And they just fucking painted it orange. I was like,
I saw a fucking YouTube video of them like. It was, this definitely doesn't go for all Chinese food, but it was enough to like fuck me up. They were like skinning rats. In like the floor was like half flooded. It was like brown water.
What?
And they were just skinning rats and throwing them in like wash baskets. They're like, this is where that meat comes from. I was like, oh,
Oh no, fucked up, man.